Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Raquah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to the Yakim that spreading this truth throughout the four corners of the globe in truthfulness and in sincerity. According to the Bible, we are the Hebrew Israelites, which consist of so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans. Basically, I wanted to make this video basically going into how the rainbow, what it stands for, what it originally stands for, according to the scriptures. Because nowadays, most people, when they think of the rainbow, they think about these lesbians and gays and faggots. All right, that's basically what they think about when they see the rainbow. But it's in Genesis. I'm here in Genesis. Okay, and this is basically Yahweh talking to Noah and his sons. Okay, and it's the rainbow is basically a covenant promising that he won't flood the earth anymore with water. Okay, so I'm gonna get into it. So here we go. I'm gonna start at you know what? I'll just start at verse 10. Genesis chapter 9 verse 10, and it says, and with every living creature that is with you of the fowl of the cattle, and of every beast, Salakia, let me start over. Verse 10, and with every living creature that is with you of the fowl of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark, to every beast of the earth. Verse 11, and it says, I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood. See? And it says, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. Okay? And it says, verse 12, and it says, and Yahweh said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. Perpetual means continuing. Okay, and verse 13 it says, I do set my bow in the cloud, and I shall be for a Salakia, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. Verse 14, and it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. Verse 15, and I will remember my covenant which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the waters shall be no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. Verse 16, and the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. Okay, so there you go. So that's basically the story of how the rainbow came about. Okay, the origin story for the rainbow. Okay, so this is part one. Okay, in my next video I'm gonna make a part two, and that's going to be basically me going in on faggots, so on and so forth, and I'm gonna pull some scriptures for that, and I got a website that we can go into. I mean, that I can go into as well, because it's been a while since I made a video about that. You know, I'm gonna go in on these faggots, these dookie divers, and these lesbian suckers. Okay. So that's all for this video. This is part one. Um, and, I'm gonna go into part two. Okay. So this I want this to tie all in together, you know, because the rainbow, for the most part, when you see it now, is associated with these faggots. So I'm gonna basically make this a part two. All right. Um, Once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, the Kwa Kodash. Shalom to the elect of Israel. I'll see you in part two. Shalom.